guys, and welcome to Andy Spooner Fitness. Go ahead and like the video, subscribe to the channel, get this content out there so more people can see it. Now, I'm going to be talking through beginners and intermediates, okay, and not going through advanced nutrition today. I just want you guys to understand where you should be beginning when it comes to dieting or bulking, and just making sure that you guys have the information that you can get the best results for yourself. So, simple nutrition. One thing that I always stress with people is not to rush it when it comes to dieting or comes to bulking. Okay, spend a good period of your early days in the gym, put in some good lean weight on, and then as you progress and you can see the physique that you're getting bigger and you're getting stronger, you can then choose to diet controlled and at the right time. So it doesn't need to be rushed ever. Okay, so just remember, we're looking for longevity, we're looking for safety, we're looking for ensuring that you've got the best physique that you can get. So simple nutrition. Now, there are three types of dieters, okay? I give it the type 1, type 2, type 3. Type 1 is your typical beginner, type 2 is your intermediate, and type 3 would be your more advanced. So type 1 would be someone who's never been in a gym before, never dieted, never really paid attention to what they eat or what they train, how they train. Type 2 would be someone who's been in the gym for 6 months to 2 years. They exercise really well and they don't really pay attention to their physique, but they're wanting to make a change. So they're a little bit clueless, that's the way I'm going to describe it. And type 3 would be someone that's advanced. They're very clued up on their training, they're very clued up on their nutrition, what proteins, carbs and fats are, but they're looking to take it to that next level and step on stage and compete. So we're going to go into simple nutrition, and I'm not going to bore you too much with the advanced. I'm going to stick very basic because I think it's something that we just need to clear up for a lot of people who are out there and they don't really have an idea. They want to learn and they want to start somewhere. So, going with the beginners. Okay, starting with a beginner. Now, this is somebody who's never really paid attention to the diet. They've probably heard that carbs are bad, fats are bad, and they haven't got a clue what protein is. It's not a bad thing, it's something that we all have to go through, okay? It's a process that we all have to learn. Now, this person doesn't really feel comfortable going to a gym. They're probably not quite ready for a personal trainer, and they just want to understand a little bit more about themselves and change a few lifestyle habits. If you're somebody who has heard of Weight Watchers and feels comfortable going to Weight Watchers, go for it, okay? What this is going to do, this is going to provide some accountability and some consistency, okay? So accountability and consistency to your diet and to your lifestyle, because you're having to go there once a week to be weighed in front of a group of people who are on the same journey as you. So the accountability comes from having to go there once a week and be weighed. The consistency, once a week with the same group of people. They're going to know if you've been following the plan or not. Okay, so Weight Watchers is really good in the fact that it provides that accountability and that consistency. It does teach you a little bit about food and a little bit about how to manage and control what you're doing as opposed to what you're not doing. So if you're binge eating and you don't know it, that accountability and that consistency is going to start to eradicate and drop that down a little bit, so you can start to understand what you've currently been doing to what you need to be doing. So that right there is perfect for people. The other thing, if you don't want to go to a Weight Watchers group, and that's fine, it's not for everybody, is just simply begin tracking what you're doing, okay? Simply begin writing it down. Writing it down, that's all we're looking for. Just begin writing it down for yourself. Get yourself a diary, get yourself a journal, and just write down what foods you're eating, at what times, and how much water you're consuming, how much liquid, how much caffeine, so coffees, stimulants, and just look at what you are currently doing, is that A, causing you to gain weight, B, causing you to maintain weight, or C, causing you to lose weight. If it's causing you to lose weight, you may just need to look at the food types. If it's causing you to gain weight, once again, look at the food types, look at the portion sizes. You may just need to drop those down and make a few small changes there. So something as simple as writing it down can spot patterns straight away. Okay, so you begin writing it down. You're gaining weight, you're writing it down, and you notice that you're eating far too many biscuits, cakes, crisps, chocolate. You then know that you need to drop those portions down, you need to cut them out. Notice how I said drop them down before cut them out. You don't have to cut the shit out, okay, completely. You can drop it down, relax a little bit, and still get great results. So writing it down, if you're a beginner, is perfect for you. You can then understand what your current lifestyle is like, and then how you can make some changes. This is perfect for a beginner. If you're somebody then who's done this for a little while, you've been going for 3 to 4 months, or 3 months let's say, and you've been writing it down, you're noticing patterns, you're making small changes to your lifestyle, and you become more confident that you join a gym. Okay? You join a gym, you begin exercising. Okay, this is then going to work alongside your nutrition. So keep writing it down, join a gym, increase your exercise a little bit, and you'll start to notice more and more body shape changes. This is leading on to the second point in a moment. You've been writing it down, you join a gym, you start to notice that your physique is changing a bit more. With regards to the gym, don't think you've got to go crazy, maybe 3 times a week, and you will start to notice a great change. Begin with some cardio, and also begin with some weights as well. Weights and cardio, a good balance, will get you great results as you begin. So this is going to lead on now to your intermediates. This is typically someone who's been in the gym 6 months to a year. They're noticing great results with their physique, but they want to take it to that next level. They've had a few lifestyle changes, and they're thinking, right, I want to step it up a little bit. We're going intermediate. Okay, intermediate, getting some great results, but they want to just take it to that next level. What you begin with doing is going on to a website, ifitfitsyourmacros.com. IIFYM. Okay, ifitfitsyourmacros.com. This typical person is been in the gym 6 months to a year. They're understanding their training, they're stepping it up a little bit. They may be training 4, 5, 6 times a week, and they just want a few physique changes, and they want to understand how they can manipulate and get better and get stronger. So they're going to go on this website, If It Fits Your Macros. They're going to fill out on the IFYM calculator. If you go on the website, you can go on their calculator. If It Fits Your Macros calculator, okay, it's going to work out your total daily energy expenditure, okay, TDEE. That is typically, inverted commas, typically how many calories you're burning in a day. So you put all your information in, how many times you're exercising, your current weight, your height, who you are as a person basically, and it will give you how many calories you're burning a day. Then what you often see is somebody will work this number out and straight away go into a calorie deficit. What I want you to focus on is find out this number here and stay on that for 2 weeks. Find out your total daily energy expenditure and stay on that number for 2 weeks. And notice if you have a change in body composition, you lose weight, gain weight, whatever, stay the same weight. If you find out this number and stay the same weight, you know that that number was correct. You then, after 2 weeks, have a decrease of 200 to 300 calories. Okay? And then that is going to start to get you some results. So you keep the exercise intensity the same, you drop the calories down 200 to 300 calories, and you can start to see the difference. Okay? If you notice that after 2 weeks, you've lost 2 pounds and you're feeling good, stick on this total daily energy expenditure, okay, until you reach a plateau, and then drop down those 200-300 calories when you start to plateau. Always give it at least a week or week and a half, 2 weeks on a plateau before you actually make a change. It may just be water levels, it could be sodium levels, it could be activity levels. If you've had a week or two off and you've not been able to get to the gym, don't think automatically that, shit, I've got to drop down 200, 300 calories to get that burning process going again. It could just be simple personal lifestyle issues that have caused you to hold weight. It could be sleep related. If you've been struggling with sleep, you're not going to have dropped any weight because your body's going to be in a state of stress. So make sure that you are consistent with your weigh-ins, you're consistent with your results, and when you start to reach a plateau, that's when you make a small incremental change. It doesn't need to be drastic, just start nice and simple, nice and basic. With regards your IFWAM calculator, you work out your total daily energy expenditure. You still need to be tracking, okay? And if you've ever heard of it, MyFitnessPal is perfect for this. So MyFitnessPal, you can track your calories, you can track your weight, you can track your exercise on there. You find out your total daily energy expenditure, you then input it into MyFitnessPal, and it will allow you to then begin tracking your foods, tracking your eating, and get great results and begin that process. At all times you want to be tracking, because what you track can get measured, what measured gets results. You go onto MyFitnessPal, I'm going to have to go into this a little bit more in depth. You go onto MyFitnessPal, you want to go onto your calorie and macronutrient goals. You then want to begin just checking what it's got it set as. Often MyFitnessPal will get it set at 50% carbs, 30% protein, 20% fat. It doesn't know the typical body you have, okay? It only goes on what it knows. So you may be somebody who does have a little bit of sensitivity to carbs. So you may want to just reduce the carb number a little bit. I always begin with 40% carbs. Sorry about this. 40% protein, 20% fat. The typical Western diet these days is very carb heavy, higher in fat and very low in protein. Okay, if you put your information in and it comes out with 290 grams of protein, but you only weigh maybe 180 pounds, you probably want to be going on around about 220. So you can aim to go a little bit over your body weight in protein, but don't go too crazy, and then you can always fill the rest up with carbs, depending on whether you're doing more weight training, or fats, depending on whether you're doing more cardiovascular training. So you're taking your time with that, make sure you've got it set it right, but just go with 40-40-20 to begin with. Follow this for 2 weeks at least, always go 2 week minimum. Okay, and see if you're getting results. After 2 weeks, you can always make small manipulations. You can always drop your carbs down. So you could go 35% carbs. You can go 40% protein. And you can always increase it to 25% fat. I'm trying to write this. There you go. So you can just make small incremental changes, just 5% up and down. And just notice what your body does, how it reacts, and if it responds positively, brilliant. If it doesn't, you can always switch it around again. But always give it a week or two to switch over. Right guys, that would be everything that I would explain. So, intermediates, they've been in the gym 6 to 12 months. They're wanting to make some physique changes. They go on If It Fits Your Macros calculator, or If It Fits Your Macros website. They go on the If It Fits Your Macros calculator. You find out your total daily energy expenditure, and for 2 weeks you follow that number. You track it on MyFitnessPal with 40-40-20, and then after 2 weeks, if you notice that you've lost weight, stick on that number until you reach a plateau, but that plateau needs to have been for at least a week before you make a change. As soon as you notice that you make a change, you can then drop down 200 to 300 calories and then see if you get another change. Follow it again for 2 weeks. If it begins to plateau again for a week, you then make another change. There's 2 potential changes that you can make, and often you can find that a lot of people make the wrong decision. So two changes. I'm going to keep it on the intermediate one. There's two changes that you can make. And very simple. Just write these down. When it comes to decreasing your weight, there's two options that you have: training or nutrition. Okay, let's say you start on 2,800 calories a day. Okay, and this begins for 2 weeks. You lose 2 pounds. After 2 weeks, you start to slow down. You're currently training 4 times a week, and you're eating 2,800 calories a day. Okay, that's first 2 weeks. After 2 weeks, you start to plateau and you're not really getting anywhere for the third week. For the next 2 weeks, you could either go 4 times a week but increase the intensity. So instead of 60 minutes, you do say 70 minutes. Or you could always throw a 5th session in if you have the time and the availability. So you keep it 2,800 calories, but you increase it up to 5 times a week. If that isn't an option, you keep it at 4 times a week, but you decrease maybe 200 calories. Okay, keeping the numbers the same: 40% carbs, 40% protein, 20% fat. You can decrease your calories 200 calories down, and you keep the exercise the same. So now what you've done is created a state of change for your body where you're going to start to get more results. As soon as you've done that, 3 or 4 weeks later, you're 2 more pounds towards where you want to be, and you're thinking, right, brilliant, I'm doing really well, I do want to step it up a little bit. So you go 5 times a week, and you keep it at 2,600 calories for another 3-4 weeks, and you're noticing great results now. So you've been going for 2, 4, 6 weeks on this path. You're noticing great results. Your body shape is changing, but now you're starting to hit this point where you're training as much as you can because your lifestyle, your personal life, the wife, kids, so on and so forth, work. You're at 2,600 calories a day. You're starting to hit a plateau, and you think, you know what, I'm just really struggling. I'm just going to relax a little bit, and I'm going to stay here. You've been going for 6 weeks. Take a break. Just stay on this number. Stay on this one. You may even want to just increase it up to 2,800 calories just to maintain weight. So at this point right here, you go back onto your If It Fits Your Macros, and you just work out your total daily energy expenditure, and you just have a week or two where you have a break. Okay, it's not a bad thing to take breaks. My writing has gone terrible. Just have a 2-week break, 2-week period where you relax. If you're not training for a competition, if you're not training anything, it's just general physique, after 6 weeks, have a period where you rest and give your body chance to relax, and take that time to adjust again and allow yourself the mindset and the mind freedom. Keep tracking, obviously, but you want to go back up to the maintenance calories that it sets you on If It Fits Your Macros. Keep tracking, stay the same weight, keep enjoying your training, and then as soon as you feel like, right, okay, I've had 2 weeks, I feel comfortable, I'm ready to go again, then you go again and you start to decrease. So you drop back down 2,600 calories, you go gym 5 times a week again, and your body will begin to respond in a positive way. Okay guys, so someone intermediate for say 10 weeks maybe, that is just a simple plan that you could follow with regard to your nutrition. So you find out your maintenance calories, you follow it for 2 weeks, you then do a 2 week, you drop your calories down 200-300 grams, you think perfect, I'm getting results. You then come to it and you hit a plateau after another week, you think, right, I'm going to drop them down a little bit more. You drop the calories down. You then think, right, okay, my calories are good. I don't think I could eat less. I feel comfortable eating that much food. Anything less and I'd probably be starving myself. I'm going to just increase the exercise intensity. I might want to do 20 minutes of cardio when I get to the gym, or I may want to just throw in an extra session. I've got the time and I've got the availability. So you can always increase it to 5 times a week, keep the calories the same. Then at this point you think, right, I'm going to take a break. I'm still going to train, but I'm not going to focus on dieting. I'm just going to keep my food the same. Relax, go up to maintenance calories, what it sets it at now. And then I can start to relax, enjoy it, and then go back into a deficit on after those 2 weeks there. So something simple like that is going to start and give you some effective results. You can then go on to certain things like carb manipulation, cycling. You can then look at depleting, refeeds. There's plenty of options out there, and I will put those into different videos. But that's something very simple, very basic. So guys, I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you very much for watching. It's a one take video. I'm not editing it, so you notice there's no clips where I've jumped and come back. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to keep it quite raw. So please do go ahead and thumbs up for this video. Subscribe to the channel. I'm Andy Spooner, Andy Spooner Fitness. You can go on my website, www.andyspoonerfitness.co.uk. The link is in the box below. You can link with me on social media websites, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. I'm on Snapchat as well, and I look forward to connecting with you. If you've got any questions, please do shout them out to me. I love answering questions. I do offer training programs as well. I work with people for 90 days, teach them all I can about training and nutrition, and also get you to a point where you feel strong enough and comfortable enough that you know enough that you can maintain that or continue that process on your own. So guys, do go ahead and connect with me. I love hearing from you guys, and let me know what you think of this, and I will speak to you all very soon. Take care.